Don't forget to hit a like on the video. This is liposomal vitamin C. Those of you that have been watching my channel, I don't care if you've been watching or not, okay, this might be first time viewers watch this video. I can teach you, I'm the best health fitness influencer on YouTube. I'm the best person to listen to for free coaching. There's some other ones out there that might be able to give you good advice. Now, it's rare to find somebody who's up to par that I would judge to be a quality health fitness influencer. Somebody teaching you the truth on how to be strong, fit, and healthy. What sets me apart, what makes me uncommon as uncommon man, is I'm in the elite top 10% of competence when it comes to teaching health, fitness, mental, physical health, fitness. Okay, and I do it for free. Okay, so there's other people. It's like Tom Levy's health advice is pretty good. Okay, it's pretty good. With my help, could be the best. Okay, with my help, he could be the very best. Understand? He's pretty good right now. I see him understanding potential. With my help, he could be not one of the best, not one among the bestest, not top. He could be the very best. Now, for him to be the best, I would have to be dead or in prison, unable to make videos anymore. Because as long as I'm out here making videos, I'm gonna be the best. But he could be close to second best with my help. Okay, now be facetious. Now here's the point. I'm I'm one of the best. Okay, let's set up for one of the best. I might believe that I'm the best, and I could argue for that effectively. Now here's the point. I'm definitely one of the best health fitness influencers on YouTube. I'm better. I'm more valuable than Frank Tefano. I'm more valuable than Greg Doucette. I'm more valuable. He asked for it. I'm more valuable than Vegan Gains, aka World Gains. I'm more valuable to people than Mike Israel. I'm bigger than Mike Israel. I'm smarter than Mike Israel. Anything he knows well, I could get better than him in a year. Understand? So here's the point. Mike Israel, I'm being facetious. Now here's the point. Enrique! Okay, I'm being facetious. Here's the point. I'm not joking when I say that I'm more valuable to people and have been for the last 6+ years on YouTube. I'm not joking. If people are shopping, like I'm a guy looking to be strong, fit, and healthier, learn how to be fit and healthier, mentally and physically. If they would have been choosing my channel to listen to and take the advice, they would have learned more, be better served than listen to Mike Israel or Greg Doucette or Frank Tefano. I'm not joking. So I've been promoting vitamin C supplementation, and let's get into that. My health fitness coaching on vitamin C, and that's crucial. 6 grams of regular vitamin C per day, 2 grams 3 times per day. And if you can afford it, 1 liposomal vitamin C sachet per day. This is liposomal vitamin C. Now, I have more credibility than these other people because they teach for profit. Greg Doucette is teaching, I can teach how to be strong for the other. Testosterone, okay. Now, he's selling something. I'm not selling supplements. This is liposomal vitamin C. And the one that I take is Live on Labs, Ultra C, liposomal vitamin C. Put it in water, they said it's well. There's water in my mouth, it's called saliva. Take that, Mr. Scientist, over at Ultra C Live on Labs. You're supposed to put it in water and swirl it, drink it. I got water in my mouth, it's called saliva. Saliva is what, 98% water or something. Some enzymes in their mouth bacteria. So, wash it down with some vitamin C water. Wash it down with vitamin C water, protecting all my brain cells, and a bunch of other supplements. I don't know if you heard about that song, the fiasco, before the COVID hit. So it was pre-COVID era. If you look at it like before World War II, after World War II, the Baroque era, before and after. Okay, so that was a pre-COVID time period song. Okay, and it was foreshadowing the pandemic. And one of the lines is like, pills with real side effects taken when the pain's felt. washing down with diet soda, killing all your brain cells. Okay. I do believe that chemical sweeteners can be neurotoxic by being uh, excitotoxins that hyperstimulate the neural synapse, whatever, would it like high rev your brain. Some of these chemical sweeteners, I do believe that they can have the effect of like like getting your brain to be going to like redlining the RPM, and it can be bad for your brain. And this is something I've been teaching for years. Chemical sweeteners bad, sugar bad. So it's like the choice of lesser two evils. Don't believe that if like, oh, I switched to diet Coke or diet Pepsi, well, unless it's using some like, okay, whatever, they're not using something other than what they're using. Chemical sweeteners are bad for you, and sugar is bad for you. So don't believe that if you don't drink sugar drinks, you pick diet soda, it's going to be good for you. I don't recommend anybody to drink diet soda or the regular. Me, maybe it's average out on a year. I have one diet soda per month. Okay, average out on a year. So I just took a liposomal vitamin C sachet, and this is vitamin C water with B complex, hence the yellow color. Now I add some creatine. I also recommend everybody to filter the water. This is a Dolphin filter pot. So if you're watching this in Sweden, I recommend you to filter your water, and what I use is a Dolphin filter pot. You can find apotea.se, and it's the pot itself costs one filter when you buy it, and I think it's around 200 Swedish crowns, which is approximately $20. And you can buy a 3-pack of replacement filter cartridges for less than $20. Okay, and this is one of them. Yeah, so I'm better than these big time influencers. I'm more valuable to people looking for health fitness coaching than Greg Doucette. I'm more valuable than Frank DeFano and have been for many years. I'm more valuable than World Gains, Vegan Gains, okay? I'm more valuable than Frank DeFano. And really he should audition to join Corey Feldman's band, and he could be one of the angels on the set. Okay. I gotta show you in a minute. Wait a minute. I think I left my conscience in the 6th dimension. Wait a minute. Oh. Okay, that's a weird song. So, I'm gonna show you. If you really care about your health, I recommend you take vitamin C regular and liposomal vitamin C every day. 1 lipo C sachet and 6 grams of regular. Yes, here. Okay. Here we go. It's Frank DeForno. I'm the comeback king. I'm missing nothing, cause I'm the comeback king. This show is striking. Okay. Corey Feldman. Frank DeForno has morphed into Corey Feldman, and he's about as cringe. He's about as cringe. Okay. And in his recent video, he was like, I'm the best health fitness influencer. Everyone said, what? I don't care about profit. Okay. Now it's easier for me because my health fitness coaching is better than yours. Okay. Secondly, if like the competition is, I'm Frank DeForno, I'm here making a YouTube short. I'm telling you, I'm the best fitness influencers because it's like I'm making arguments like I'm not for profit. These guys for profit. My supplements are $25 a bottle. Theirs are 80. I'm not a profit-driven guy. I care about helping people. Meanwhile, I spent hundreds of hours. I've been on YouTube stream making health fitness coaching, calling people out there, giving bad advice, teaching good advice, teaching everything from how to protect the race of testosterone, teaching protocols, teaching the truth. I've put in work. It's like work. Sometimes 8 hours per day, scattered out. I've been working hard to give better advice than Frank DeForno has. Frank DeForno has been teaching on cast cartilage balance protocol. He hasn't been teaching how to safely and effectively detox the metals out of your body. He hasn't been teaching the supplement protocol that I've been teaching, the right type and amount of supplements you need to be healthy. He hasn't been as valuable in his coaching as I have. And it's like, yeah, I'm the best health fitness influencer because I sell supplements cheaper than other people. Whereas if the argument is in court, I win. It'd be easy to argue as a defense attorney. It's like me and Frank DeForno are in court, and it's like he's the most profit driven. It's like Mike has been working hard teaching people health fitness, doing coaching and teaching people about supplements and vitamins, which ones to take, and helping people learn where to find supplements, what the best ones are, what to look for now. All the health fitness teaching for free. I'm not monetized. I don't get money from people watching my videos. I don't have ads. I don't have products to sell. I haven't been making money. All I have is a donation link available. If someone watches my video and I feel like, you know what, I like my videos, I want to give them a donation, there's an option to do it if somebody feels compelled to. But it's not like, vitamin C is good for you. Here's a link to Mike's vitamin C on Amazon, something like this. I don't sell supplements. So I think it's kind of cringe, okay? And it's like the goal to be like, oh yeah, I'm the best health fitness influencer because I'm not profit driven. If anybody could make the argument not profit driven, it's somebody that's been teaching health fitness coaching for years, thousands of hours of live streaming, videos, working hard, not making a cent. Teach what I've been teaching.
It's a higher quality product, if anything.
As a product, a service, if you look at Mike SAHA on YouTube, you subscribe to him, what is the value? I'm more valuable if you look at my YouTube channel as a product. You subscribe to this channel, what are you getting the value? You get more value from watching me than him, and I'm not making any money. So it's easy to make the argument not profit driven, whereas he's selling stuff.
At a lower price than the competition, and that's the truth that none of these other losers are going to face because they don't really care about it. Out of all the health and nutrition influencers,
what happened to the EMF shielding scam? You freaking scam. It's like he used to make this EMF shielding too. You should also call that what's called snitch if it comes back on YouTube. And you can talk about, you can market the EMF cannabis, you told in the videos out there, okay? So they used to be like, oh, EMF shielding underwear, cannabis and stuff. Whereas I've been teaching, if you're worried about EMF radiation, well, if you really like, I'm worried about EMF radiation, well, here's science. I can teach you from memory how to construct an effective Faraday cage, a sleeping Faraday cage. I can teach you from memory. So if you're worried about EMF radiation, you're better off buying on Home Depot everything you need to build a Faraday cage, sleeping Faraday cage around the bed. And now you're 100% stopping the Wi-Fi radiation. Like you're stopping all kinds of radiation. Rather than some expensive, for the money that you spend on like EMF shielding stuff or wherever you buy it, most likely you could buy everything required to make a sleeping Faraday cage at home. And all you need is magnets, steel wire. You need a wire, a mesh net of a conductive metal, which means either copper or stainless steel. Okay, so you need a roll of mosquito net. Okay, a staple gun, double wood, which means like the type of pieces that you don't need it to be like uh, lumber, like telephone poles. Okay, you're not going to be holding weight on. It's just going to be something that holds up like 500 grams of net or something like that. So here's the point: you can get everything you need to build a sleeping Freddy cage, or like Home Depot, whatever the store is, like a department store that has tools and stuff, a hardware store. So you need a roll of mosquito net, conductive metal, meaning it's not like plastic or something like this, or like nylon or something like this. You need to be a metal, conductive metal, which means it conducts electricity. So basically, you can buy all the materials. I can teach you how to do it. So if somebody's really worried about EMF shielding, they want to shield EMF, well, an effective way to do this is you build a Faraday cage around a bed, and you can have it with hinges and magnets on one side. So you can have a door on one side. So it's like a rectangular thing that goes off your bed, and then you can have it where it's open, it has magnets, so it locks in place. And a Faraday cage blocks EMF radiation, self radiation, and you could test uh, by putting your phone in there. Like if you build a Faraday cage, you can have a radio, AM, FM radio, put on radio station, play music, throw it across the door, it will stop playing the music because you lose the signal. So even the radio waves from a radio station is blocked by the Faraday cage. Another test you could do, you could take your phone, check the bars, the reception, okay, or be on a phone with somebody. Like you call someone, hey, I want to do a test of Faraday cage, whatever. So throw it in there, close the door, and then you open it after like 90 seconds, it'll be at 0 bars, and then you can see start taking out and take it out again. So another thing you can do it yourself if you need to make sure the government can listen in through you through your phone. Right now, if I wanted to make this phone untappable into, the government has the ability to tap into your cell phone through a back door and look through your front cam and listen through your microphone. So if you have a stainless steel pot with a stainless steel lid, and you put your phone in there and put the lid on, you wait 90 seconds, and then you open it and you check the bars are going to be at 0. It's going to have 0 reception. And if you have a call, so you can test this for yourself to verify. If you call somebody like a friend, it's like, hey, I want to do a test, okay, put it on speakerphone. And it's like, okay, talk to them. You put them in the stainless steel pot, and you put the lid on, and it will lose reception, like the call will disconnect, it will go quiet, okay? Because that's a Faraday cage in effect. So a Faraday cage is an enclosure of conductive metal, and it blocks things from getting through, certain types of things. So anyway, here's the point. So notice how I'm more caring about helping people, because it's like, okay, if people are here worrying about EMF radiation, cell phone towers, radio waves, and Wi-Fi and all this stuff. Well, I know that science-backed a Faraday cage can stop this type of radiation, and I could teach people how to make a Faraday cage. Another thing, if people worry about radiation damage, magnesium and vitamin C. I recommend magnesium vitamin C supplement. Magnesium is a natural calcium channel blocker, and part of how EMF radiation can damage you is via voltage-gated calcium channel activations of cells. It's like words I had known of. Here's the point. So basically, magnesium vitamin C supplementation is something you should look into if you're concerned about radiation. Okay, vitamin C and magnesium. So let's look at this. Here's Frank the phone here. It's like he's become a lol cow. He's made himself be like asking for lol cow. Understand? He's become like a guy who's like, he's changing everything to where it's like he's trying to make people have a really easy job to make fun of him. Okay, so here's Corey Feldman and his estranged brother Frank DeFono. Frank DeFono has morphed into Corey Feldman of the fitness sphere. And it's about S Queen. You could addition to be a body double for in case somebody wants to take the mark. So you could be like a stunt double for. There's some kind of construction work at play here. This is a little house. So this type of house on construction sites is where the workers have like lunch. There's like a whatever, like a restroom where they can have lunch. Possibly have a toilet there. I'm not sure, but that's for lunch breaks and stuff. And I'm not sure what type of construction work they do. If they're might be some kind of remediation work, removing old asbestos or replacing something. These look like you could use them for a prison cell. Okay, you could put a good lock on there. You could put like you can fit around 30 prisoners in there. Okay, put a good lock on it. Haul them off to the camps. If they make me the president of Sweden, you'll be the first ones to go into the camps. But Frank the Father would be in there. Scotsnitzer. Okay, and Mike Israel and Greg the Chat. We could squeeze like all these toxic health fitness influencers in here. And put them on like the Kera carts and drive them down all the way down to the ocean and then dump them over to the top with a cannonball on the foot, like one of these old-time ball and chain. Put a ball and chain on them and then push them over into the ocean where they belong. If the competition is looking weird in the YouTube videos, Frank, I have a beat in that arena too. They could hang a bottle at the end of that thing. I'm the genie in a bottle, gotta rub me the right way. If you wanna be with me, I will tell you what to do. You gotta rub me the right way. Okay, Christina Aguilera, I think it must have had a hit song in the 90s or something. Genie in a bottle. It says genie, see. In case you didn't get it. If they want to troll the other people working, they could hang like a ball on it. Let's see how long it takes until somebody solves the riddle. Like I see what they did there. It's genie in the bottle, it's a reference.
So one of the construction workers is like on the back. Hey, can somebody give me this thermos of coffee? I need some coffee, guys. And they can put it on there, and then like hoist it up to him. And there'd be like a genie bottle where he makes a request, and then they put the bottle like the thermos at the end of it, and they use it to grant his request. Here, this is the thermos. Okay. Arthur C. Clarke has a quote that any technology sufficiently advanced is indistinguishable from magic. Which means if you go to like an uncontacted tribe, if there's any remaining, there was a guy called Duthier. He was a French, I think, anthropologist that contacted the Dulumbi tribe. Okay, so if you would bring like an iPhone to one of these uncontacted tribes, I don't know if there are any uncontacted tribes left. They are like completely uncontacted. They haven't had any contact with outside world. But we understand if I would show up, if you would show up like in the Middle Ages, not even it's not that good of an example. It's better like the uncontacted tribes. Maybe in the 50s you had some tribes being uncontacted. If I would show up with this phone here, okay, tribe that has like been living like living like savages in the forest, and they have like spears and bows and like feathers in the head and like bones in the nose, and okay, and they communicate with like clicks or grunts or something like this, okay, and they have no written language, okay, it's all oral and sounds, oral history, and you show up there with like an iPhone. And you go like, I'm like with you two guys, and they see themselves, they be like, they think you're a god, okay? They would think that you're a god, and they think it's magic. It's like this, they think it's magic. They think it's some kind of magic. They would interpret it as some kind of supernatural phenomenon, most likely. So, Arthur C. Clarke wrote a book. I don't remember what it was called, but some kind of fiction book. I remember reading it as a boy. Yeah, so doing some kind of construction work there. It's a magpie doing it on the action. He might be the foreman. He's showing up to make sure everything is up to par. He's like the referee. So he's checking to see they're not violating like the OSHA code. Notice how his camo is good. His camo pattern is black and white, and what they end up being a lot of times this is good winter camo, black and white. It's like black nuances, dark nuances, and white. It's like dark gray, white, and black. So his camo is good. Yeah, so I'm told about the deep state because I'm dangerous to the deep state. The deep state wants the masses weak, and I hold the keys of knowledge to empower people, and they want people disempowered and easily controlled. This world is talks about the sign up by incompetence, not by chance. The deep state want the masses eating high sugar diet, high carb, high sugar diet. They want them vitamin deficient. and having all this toxic chemical exposure. So if people get on my protocol, they start working to figure out something else. Okay. So the goal is they want the masses to be weak because weak people are easy to control. They want people mentally and physically weak. They want men to have low testosterone, low IQs. This is why they have the masses eating a high sugar diet, remaining vitamin deficient, and using all these toxic chemical hydrogen cleaning products. And if I look at it, you need to subscribe to me on Rumble, Critical Mass Mike on Rumble. Infowars.com, AlexJones.net, PlaceOnPlanet.tv. Okay? If you listen to this, you are the resistance. Mike Saha live. Critical Mass Mike on Rumble. Mike Saha Tonight on Instagram. Mike Saha on TikTok. Okay? Watch me there. But subscribe to me on okay. Subscribe to me on Rumble. Because it's like they're gonna shut me down. Sooner or later they're gonna have to shut me down. They're gonna have to deplatform me because I'm too dangerous and I'm having to hold back here on YouTube. But if and when they shut down my YouTube channel, God forbid, you know where I can be streaming. Meaning within 12 hours I can go live on Rumble. Okay. So anyways, the point. There's already Rumble exclusive videos. On YouTube I had to hold back when I teach health fitness. There's certain health fitness topics I can't really get into on YouTube. You have to subscribe to me on Rumble. Michael is smoking. We know I'm not smoking weed. Sometimes they need to discredit me because I'm dangerous to the deep state. Because I'm the day live guy. I'm like the day live guy, the guy with the glass in the movie. We got one that can see. Oh, you mean like Mike Saha who makes videos, no conforming movie decoded. Anti-sugar symbolize the deep state power leads and the substance sugar. Django Unchained movie decode. Okay. It ties into the same topic. A decoded no conforming movie, I can see the hidden plain view truth there. No conforming movie ties in with my Django Unchained movie decode. The deep state won't masses eating high sugar diet. The deep state will hide and tell you what they're doing to you. So they have the masses eating a high sugar diet by design because it makes them weak. Anton Chigurh, the no conforming movie, represents, symbolizes the deep state power leads and the substance sugar, which is silent killer in America and Sweden. That's one of the reasons that people don't make it to 100 years old, but it's rare that people make it to 100 in America. Why America is not conform men is due to their high sugar diet. So anti-sugar symbolizes the substance sugar and the satanic psychopathic serial killer power leads. They killed SAHA people 9/11. They made 9/11 happen. They foreshadowed that in horror movies. I can see that. I've shown instances of foreshadow 9/11 horror movies. One unique find I found myself discovered was always an airplane firefighter movie that I found a hidden plain view foreshadow 9/11 in that movie. Die Hard is also loaded with foreshadow 9/11. So the psychopathic power leads are serial killers. Been a series of killings by these people. 9/11, this and that. So yeah, I'm like the guy in the daily movie with the glass that can see, and I get persecuted by the police, by civilians. I go to the supermarket as part of gang stalk experience. There's people in remote communication with the handler, and it's like stalking you. So a lot of people are blind. They don't live in reality, like little children. And it's like bonus car plans crave. My life experience is like the guy not showing the movie Democracy. That's what it's like. That's what it's like. Having a genius level IQ in a world with people, I think the average IQ is somewhere between 75 and 95 or something like this. And I have around 140. Okay. So here's the point. And that's part of why I'm dangerous, see. So high IQs make you dangerous. Because if you look at all my videos I do live, everything I do, I teach live, I'm prepared. Whole sermons, quoting Bible verse from memory, teaching health fitness truth, and teaching like the truth on the conspiracy reality. And I'm going from memory. It's like I'm going to decode pattern recognition and recall. Commonly calling with a high IQ, a powerful brain, is good pattern recognition ability and good recall. So a big part of why I'm able to do what I've been able to do, like they connect the dots and see the truth and go, oh, I see it, aha, eureka, sort of papers. It's like this hidden truth in this movie. There's foreshadowing the pandemic in Luke Fiasco's music video. Or here's another instance. It's recall coupled with pattern recognition. See? So the reason that they work with down on the masses, they don't want more people to be like this. They don't want more people to be even like half the way that I am. Because if you're like me, you're dangerous. I'm like me in the Matrix, or the guy that they leave me with the glasses, or Django in the Unchained movie. Okay. Or it's like I'm the one person in like 100,000 or a million. The world gets to be one man like me every 500 years or so. Right, or you smoke weed. No, a lot of people that come in asking me if I'm on drugs or accuse me of being that. I don't do drugs. I make no supplements. I don't even drink alcohol. It's an attempt to discredit me. I'm a part of a deep state, and they have these people that are paid to harass me and work to do perception management. Which why if I make videos teaching conspiracy truths, the people showing up this guy's on drugs, he's paranoid, crazy, don't believe me pretty much. Even if not saying that explicitly, that's what they're trying to like install that perception filter in my viewer's brain. Okay, stop smoking crack or something like this. This is tobacco. I waited to see if Revolver All-Star would pop out behind a tree and run up and start doing the thing. There's a video game where I guess all I think it's 3 or 4 or something like the Snake Eater. And then if Revolver All-Star is a boss fight, Cash like spinning revolver or something like this. He runs up and starts like showboarding with his revolver, so you can trigger the boss to start spinning his revolver by doing something. So I was trying to see if this guy's gonna pop out. It's a porn. Maybe so they call the cops on the gang socks in the neighborhood. There's a guy brandishing a light on his back or something like this while smoking. So it's a point. Okay. My point is this. I'm dangerous to the deep state. I'm dangerous to the deep state. And I know that the type of knowledge that I have that's valuable and attractive, because it's like Parasitic China stuff, that there's a critical mass that the game is like they had to work to keep getting views. Because if I get enough views on my decode videos, if I get enough views on my, it's gonna reach a point where it's like my name's out there, it's too late, and it's like I know the quality of the work and information and what I can do, that I know that there's people that would be interested in it. So they had to work to keep people from finding me and work to perception manage people. And here's the point. The deep state wants you weak, and you can learn from me how to be stronger. They want you to be weak. If you're already strong, you could be stronger. Understand? It looks like some of the construction works are taking out. I'll break down there. Maybe I'll go down there and be like, hey guys, hold my beer, let me drive that genie, the machine. Okay, hey, hold one beer, let me do it. It's all done. 1 hour, I fixed it, understand? And they'd be like, wow, he did the job we were scheduled to take 6 months to do this. This guy did it all in 60 minutes, okay? I'd be like, yeah. You know me, I manage. So funny. Okay, they had an Axe commercial. This is how they're marketing here. It's like a product loads with testosterone. So what is like a superhero, a leading man? It's a high testosterone alpha, okay? An ass-kicking superhero. I'd look like a villain out of those blockbusters. But the perfume is loaded with testosterone, cologne and deodorant and stuff. So they used to have an Axe body spray. It was like, she sprays it off. It's like a chopper that comes like Mission Impossible and like a rope. And then it's like, you know me, I'm managed for this. So it's like, it's so dark, understand? It's like, the market is like, oh, this body spray will make like a Hollywood Tom Cruise kind of leading man, strong alpha, and the product is making more beta, it's attacking testosterone levels, so it makes you less of a strong man. So this is how they operate. But sometimes they kind of hide in plain view in a different way. If something looks at testosterone, your body fat goes up, make you softer. Softener contains chemicals that can lower men's testosterone. So they call the thing that makes men softer, softener. Another thing that can lower testosterone. And remember, if testosterone goes down, body fat goes up. Soft drinks, soft serve ice cream. See, high sugar lowers your testosterone. According to studies, sugar lowers testosterone. According to several studies, sugar lowers your testosterone. If testosterone goes down, it makes you softer. Put on body fat, make you softer. Softener, soft serve ice cream, soft drinks. All this lower your testosterone. Notice how it's like hidden in plain view, the agenda. And they don't they're not really warning you about sugar. They warn you about smoking cigarettes. Okay, they're not. The deep state are not really working hard to get people not smoke cigarettes. It's like they're not really working. They don't really have a war on nicotine. They're not really well. They're working to warn it. No, they're working to warn you against nicotine and act like nicotine is like we're warning people about nicotine. Okay. And they have like pictures of babies dying in the hospital of like cancer tumors. It's like this is your fault, smoke or something like this. Like I didn't do that. I bought the cigarettes. It's like a baby in the hospital ventilator with like bandages on its head and like half its brain is coming out the ear or something like this. And it's like a mother crying over it, weeping over her baby. And it's like smoking kills infants for this. And I'm like, I'm supposed to be guilt tripped by this. Like it's my fault. I didn't put that baby in the hospital. Okay. It's like I haven't been like having it here, like blowing smoke at it. Okay, I didn't do that. Okay, don't put the evil on me. So it's the point. They're warning you really hard against smoking, but they don't have like warnings on sugar. Okay, they're not really warning about sugar. Now I'm not gonna come out here and say that smoking is good for your lungs or anything crazy like that. But it's like I'm a smoker, and I don't believe that it's good for you or anything. But it's like that's a joke. This is like Carver said. Okay, so here's the point. I'm not saying smoke is good for your lungs or anything. Okay, but here's the point. The deep state, they really warn you against nicotine. Why are they not warning you against sugar? Okay, why not warning you against sugar? Maybe I'll make a video. Smoking cures cancer. Mike's not secret cancer cure. Okay. A pack of cigarettes a day keep the cancer away or something. Maybe I should make like a protocol. Where it's like since the good protocol hasn't been taking, maybe I had to make like a really bad protocol, and then people will listen. I'm not joking. I probably if I like made like a purposely bad protocol, I'd be like, yeah, smoking cures cancer, something like this. Mike's anti-cancer protocol, how to prevent cancer, smoke 6 packs of cigarettes a day to keep the cancer at bay or something like this. I probably have more people taking that seriously than the good health fitness protocol I'll be giving. It's like take your vitamins, stay off the sugar, detox your life, okay? And like it's like crickets. Now, a big part of this is because I'm shadow banned on YouTube and they're working to hide me. Which like any video that I make, if I upload on TikTok, I'd get more views and more positive engagement there. Same content. So anyways, the point, this is a live comedy set, okay? So it's like don't take anything seriously that ought not to be. So yeah, smoke is bad for you, don't smoke. Okay, don't start smoking. If you don't smoke, don't start, okay? Smoke is bad for you, causes cancer. Hold on, we really need to do like the power disclaimer this time. Here's the tobacco can. What is this? It says smoking kills. Okay, rökning dödar. Smoking kills. Don't start. Smoking causes heart attacks. Stop smoking hotline. Okay. 02084 0000. Okay.
An army of zeros does not equate to a single one. Everything ultimately comes down to the quality of the individual. Tobacco smoke contains. This license is sponsored by Jung and the anti-smoking hotline. Tobacco smoke contains over 70 cancerous ingredients. Okay. Look at this guy dying in the hospital. He's in a body bag. Another victim of my SAHA smoke. Every time I buy a pack of tobacco, it's some guy who died, understand? It's somebody's dead, okay? And I feel like I'm being blamed for it. Look at this, okay? Another one bites the dust. I'm sorry, guy, okay? I couldn't bring them back. I tried to bring them back. I couldn't bring them back. And so forth. You know, the Green Mile. God damn, man, walking Green Mile. I had to watch this scene so I could be a better person. But it's like a big black guy there. And he's got like two girls in his hands. I try to bring them back. And they come like the lynch mob comes together. And they'd be like, this is the guy. He killed the girls. Now, like the plot twist, spoiler alert, is that like he found these girls dying. And he had like psychic powers. He was trying to resuscitate him with magic, okay? Which I'm not surprised it didn't work. But at least he tried, okay? So here's another victim of Mike SAHA smoking, okay? Bro's in a body bag, understand? I smoked one too many cigarettes, another guy died. It's my fault. Next time it'll be a baby, understand? Sometimes they have babies on there. Don't put the evil on me. Look at this. Here's another one. It's like there's like hockey cards. Some people collect hockey cards, stuff like this, like Noel Adams. I collect like the smoking kills pictures. Here's what smoking would do to you. Okay. Here's what smoke would do to you. What's worse than having like your dick pics leaked on the internet is having your open heart surgery pics leaked on the internet on the smoking packs. It's like the air blood, like on the pack of milk, where it's like you smoke and like as a punishment, you end up in a hospital. They like cutting open, they take pictures of you, and they put it on every cigarette box. Understand? See, that's the highest level of when they do like a smear campaign on you. It's like this guy is so bad. Look at him. We cut him open, and his heart is open for the whole world to see. And it's like you can see that he doesn't have Jesus, and that he didn't ask Jesus into his heart. Because if this guy had asked Jesus into his heart, it'd be a little like a statue, like the mirror statue. It'd be like, what's this? Oh, it's Jesus in there on the stuff. See, and some people have like a bread. They post pictures like they found Jesus in the size of bread or something like this. Well, if you get an electron microscope and look close enough, anything you study in creation is going to point you to Christ. In the beginning was the Word was God, the Word was God. So anyways, the point is like the hub of the wheel. And the things every day. So Christ Jesus is, if you chase down a rabbit hole, you go deep enough where they're going to find Christ. If somebody's out there seeking the truth, whatever starting point they have, if it's science or if it's astrology or if it's soul, they're an archaeologist, whatever. If you start something and you're really seeking the truth, you end up finding Christ. That might sound crazy, but it's true. If you start seeking for the truth, no matter where you start, you're going to find Christ. If you start seeking the truth and keep seeking it, you arrive finding Christ. That's the truth. So like all jokes aside, this has been a live comedy and entertainment performance, okay? This is not serious. Don't take it too seriously. So here's the point. Let's do the Bilderberg roast again. Bilderberg. Anybody heard about the comedian? Anybody? Did you hear about the comedian? Okay, this is my boring monologue. Yeah. So, you heard about the comedian, the redhead with the freckles? Bill Burger, buddy. Yeah, Bill Burger. Okay, see, that's it. That's it. That's it. This is more the monologue. Bill Burger. Yeah, Bill Burger. So yeah, Bill Burger, buddy. He used to be a big hit on the Epstein Island and the Diddy parties. So
Bill Berg was known as the human water slide on the Epstein Island and the Diddy parties. So they would fly him in as a feature act, and what he would do, he had like a midget there, and he had like a bathrobe, and the bodies would go like this, and it's like all your clothes come off like in an instant. And because it did part, all the rich people are there like doing cocaine and fentanyl and like lubing themselves up and everything. And like Bill Burr is the star of the show that booked it before, and he shows up in like a bathrobe. And he does this, and all his clothes come off, and it's like a midget that comes in from the side and dumps like a bucket of Bayball on him with the fentanyl. How does that? So it has like it comes with the fentanyl, so you don't have to get the Bayball and then apply the fentanyl. It's just the Bayball has the fentanyl in it, and it's like a midget, like a jackass midget comes in, just dumps a bucket of Bayball on him. Now he's naked, and he goes he goes like this, and he leans back while naked against the wall like this, and then like all the rich people take turns to go up the stairs to jump down. And then slide off of his naked, like lubed up body, and he's called the human water slide on the what's it called? No, on the Diddy parties. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So okay, Bill Burr, he was the human water slide on Diddy parties. And it's like it started out they hired him for an hour to have Bill Burr, and he started out cracking jokes and stuff. But it's like eventually he has like a little mini like a repertoire where it's like the human water slide, cracking jokes, uh, doing like this like the miming stuff, the charades we pretend it's a ball, and it's like dressing up in a clown outfit, and it's like they ended up trying different things. And eventually the human water slide that's what's stuck, and he only gets hired to do human water slides now, or like those type of parties like the Hollywood League parties. Wouldn't want to know what he's doing in Saudi Arabia with these old princes that like hire Instagram models to poop on and stuff like this. I've heard things like this. Rumors. There's like they hire some Instagram model, so some like old prince or something like this. Then they just to poop on or something like this. Okay, I heard the Rogan podcast. Do calcium. I heard on the radio. Calcium is good for you. It's great for your bones. High dose calcium and iron. Okay, it's great for your bones and your health. Okay, extra calcium. So here's the point. Um, here's another thing. Here's my advice to Bill Burr. He's really been. I haven't checked his YouTube channel for a while. It's like I sometimes I need to go check to update like the arsenal of for the roasts. Okay, this has been another Bill Burr roast, and basically it's pretty simple. I need to go check, make sure they change his name. Understand? Because it's like just the roast is end stage combat. They show up, I read your name, I laugh, and I move on. Understand? It's like I'm at end stage of comedy, no jokes required. I just show up. Bill Berg. Understand it? And it's like boom. It's like that's the roast. It's like that's his name. There's laughs. It's over. Understand? That's end stage comedy. I don't have to make jokes anymore. I just read your name. I laugh and I move on. Understand? I can't be bothered. Joe Rogan. See, boom. He's done. Roasted. Who else? Theo Vaughn. Yeah. That was sleep. It wasn't like a. That was one of these jokes where it takes a little time until you get it. It's so deep. It's like, oh yeah, I get it. It's whatever. Yeah. Okay. Boom. Theo Vaughn be roasted. Who else? Who's that? Down syndrome guy that spent too much time with the sun. The Down syndrome guy with the suntan. Bobby Lee. Yeah. Yeah. Bobby Lee. That guy. Bobby Lee. Wait for it. Hold on. Bobby Lee. Bobby Lee. No. It's not working. That's not working. Bobby Lee is not getting roasted tonight. Okay. So, who else? Joey Diaz. No, he's not funny. Okay. Who else? Bert Kreischer. No, he's not funny either. Okay, see, so it's only certain names. Bert Kreischer is a comedian. See, that's a joke. So it's a part. Yeah, so Bill Burr, we have another Bill Burr roast here tonight. Bill Burr. Bill Berg. See, this is the Bill Berg roast segment now that comes in. Okay, we got roast Bill Berg. Bill Berg, everybody. See? So it's like I had to go check his YouTube channel to see to get ammo for my next roast. For my next roast of Bill Berg. All I need to do is go check it and change his name. As long as his name stays the same, I can keep roasting for eternity. Just add it to yet another name, Bill Berg. So he knows. He knows. What else? When Bob Lee was a child, I understand why it's so messed up. He's got to be traumatized. When he was a child, the family dinners in the Bob Lee household would be his father going to the zoo and somehow like abducting a monkey. And they had like a table with a hole in the middle of it. And they had put the monkey under there and then with a circle saw cut its cranium up so they had the brain there. And then with chopsticks they were eating the brain of the monkey like this, like while he was still living. And then sometimes he come home from school and he's like scared what it's gonna be this time for dinner, another monkey stuff like this. And it'd be like a dog there instead. And they'd be like eat it fresh, like with the hot arm and just eat its legs while it's still alive since it is. You know how they like to eat dogs and cats and since it is. So it's like monkeys was for special occasions. Here's the thing. A lot of people believe that Bob Lee's Asian. I have inside scoop on this. I talked to his mother. He was adopted. He's a Western person, like he's a white person with Down syndrome. And when he was a child, they took him on a sunshine vacation, and he was left out of the sun for too long, and he got like a orangey tint to his skin. So he's a Caucasian man with Down syndrome and a suntan. And a lot of people think that he's an Asian. What else? Bill Berg. Bill Berg. He's like that's how to say the said I saw the ball, but it's like I go to my trusted or Bill Berg joke. It always works. Bill Berg. Bill Berg about it come to the station. I write Bill Berg. Yeah. So Bill Berg. He sold out to the Saudis. They have like riding ponies now and being pooped on over Saudi Arabia, stuff like this. If I check his Amazon order list, he probably has like a 12-pack of towels in his order collar so he can have something to wear on his happiness over there. Yeah, so they have a truck over there that says Genie on it. Yeah, so Frankie Fono has morphed into like the fitness sphere. What is it called? Corey Feldman. It's a striking resemblance. Time to come back in. You know what I mean. 'Cause I'm the comeback king.
Price of the competition. So if I'm selling a supplement for $20 and someone else has the exact same thing for $85, who actually cares about your health And that's the main point I'm trying to get across is when I'm selling a higher quality, it's not inferior, it doesn't have cheaper ingredients. It's a higher quality product, if anything, at a lower price than the competition. And that's the truth that none of these other losers are going to face because they don't really care about you.
And also, what's with his eyebrows? This person has, he's very strange. He looks like he started picking his eyebrows too, like women do. Here's a little thing on human psychology. Most people are very messed up. So this women that have like, I call them the hockey stick, like the Al Gore eyebrows. So you call the hockey stick or the Al Gore eyebrows, like highly decline the hockey stick, understand? So there's like some women that have eyebrows that look like a French fry, McDonald's you call it. You have like a French fry, you know how it's like square, and you just bent it. So it's like all squares like this, and then like this. Then it all comes from women seeing some successful woman who's like she's in the beauty magazines or something like this, and she has those eyebrows. And it's like, oh, that's what a successful woman looks like. And it, okay, and some of them end up picking to the point of no return. So it's like they end up like tattooing it, like they shave them off, lace them up, whatever. They tattoo them there. And it just looks bizarre, understand? In the 1800s, they could get a job as one of these freak shows, Peter Barnum, where you're paid to see like the bearded lady, or like the wolf man, or like some midgets that only have one eye or something like this, okay? And then it'd be like a midget with only one eye, and then like a woman had a full face beard. And then some guy who's like known as the freakish monstrosity or something like this. I come to the stage now, the radio from Transylvania, the freakish monstrosity man or something like this. And he's a guy who has like a horn going out of his so this is like before they had programs. Imagine I'd probably be like scooped up by one of these shows, just being autistic back in the 1800s. So it's like before they had like disability programs, and since it is, yeah, I guess it's like yeah, at least you had a way so people can make a living from having something going on. Understand? So you when you have like a full face beard, it's hard for you to get a job anyway because it's like people think you're a demon or something like this. In the 1800s or a witch or something like this, they think you cast the spells and you turn into a wolf or something like this. Okay, so it's like one of the only jobs they could get possibly is like at these shows where it's like people come to sell tickets. And it's like you sit on a chair being a woman with a beard all over your face. And people picture, oh, with that gasp. It's like, oh, okay. So I guess he got paid that one. Yeah. Which reminds me, I was in high school. I was getting into serious topic now, the Holocaust. Getting into the Holocaust. Let's get serious. Speak of circuses. When I was in high school, there was a guy, a Jew, who came to our high school, and he was a lecturer. So he was either a Holocaust survivor or did like a child of Holocaust. His parents were put in the Holocaust, but he was like a Jew who was talking about the Holocaust, and he was talking about he was a Jew, a circus Jew. That's the best I could do. So he was okay. So he was a circus Jew. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself, but so he was a circus Jew. Okay, so there's banker Jews, there's moneylender Jews, there's jewelry Jews, and then there's circus Jews. And the circus Jews are a special kind of Jew. So I support. The guy he talked about he lived or like they lived on like a train or something like this, and his parents were in a circus, and they lived in like a cart, kind of like that. And he remembered living there, growing up as a circus Jew, with his parents be circus Jews too, and then the Holocaust happened. So there's no more funny games. It was all funny games until the Holocaust hit him. Understand? See, it's like you're having a good time. You're a circus Jew. You're living on the road with your Jew parents. They're also circus Jews. You're going around. You're traveling across country. You're being Jews and circusing. And then it sounded like the Holocaust hits you. Understand? Imagine that, like the contrast from it's like all funny games until the Holocaust happens. So it's like with the contrast. Like with circus Jews, we live in the circus life, being Jewish,
whatever, they got like a little hole, like, something like this. It's like they show up in town. You got like, oh, it's like the national station. Somebody got like a little, it's like, okay, it's like, people go, look at the Jew, he's got a hole, you see a duck, you see a Jew, I'm confused, okay, I thought it was a Jew, what's the duck noise going, something like this, and it's like, the dancing or something like this. They gotta be good with like their money juggling things. I guess that would be like one of the major ones to do. They'd be like juggling money or something like this. So we can say, you know, it's like the Jews, they have like great money handling skills. So it's like they have money juggling possibly. If I can imagine what the kind of tricks they would do, they have like a stack of money, or possibly it'd be like the juggling act starts where they have like 3 pennies and they start juggling it all kinds of ways. Okay, and then it's like, oh, we dropped the pennies. We need like volunteers. Can somebody volunteer a penny in the audience? We're 1 penny short. We need 3. Yes, this is most like how they did it. They show up, it's like they're juggling 3 pennies. Got 3 pennies. They're juggling it like this. Boom, 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 boom. Do 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 do. And they do like what people are, wow, this is amazing money handling skills. This guy is really good at like handling money, okay? This guy has a lot of experience with like money handling. And then at some point, you go like, oh, I dropped the pen, if it falls into some crack or something like this, okay? Then it's like, we need volunteers, we need 3 pennies. And then somebody, if you have an audience of 200 people, at least one is gonna be, okay, here's a penny. Everyone goes, here's a penny. You got 3 pennies, okay, we can resume the juggling act, okay? It's like, oh, we dropped them too, and it's like a little midget who comes, scoops it up and puts it into a bag or something like this. It's like, we lost the pennies, we need more volunteers. Can somebody volunteer a penny? Well, how about you, sir, or something like this? Then they give them more pennies. And it's so, see, so it's like, I can imagine, it's something like that. It's like they start juggling 3, and they juggle, and they juggle, and people are like amazed because it's like, it's high level juggling. They do like around the world, like they do like this. They sort of catch it with this one, like this, and they do all kinds of juggling. They drop them, and it's like a dude that comes to like scoops it in the bag. If you look closely, okay, they have like dimly the stage, but like they drop it, it falls on the ground, the pennies, and it's like a little immediate dude that comes in, and scoops it in the bag like this, and it skirts off. There's like, we lost the pennies, people need volunteers. You sir, can you want a penny? Yes, you lady, and then give him 3 pennies. Okay, now we can commence the juggling act. Okay, thanks guys. Okay, we got 3 pennies now, we can do the juggling act again. There's like, did they do it? They drop it again. Then there's like this dimly lit. Like the immediately comes to scoops into the bag again. Then it skirts off. What happened to the pennies? It fell somewhere. We need 3 more pennies. Any volunteers, and they give them more. They give them more pennies. People volunteer. You go, okay, finally we can do the juggling act again. People are sitting like, get the shoulder roll, I'll stop the juggling. It's like, so it's like they keep, and eventually it's like they're down there. It's like, okay, we need to leave town now and go to the next city. Okay, we need to, because once word gets out, there's like a scam. It's like they're over to the next city to do the juggling. So anyway, in all seriousness, when I remember in school they had like a guy come lecturing as a Holocaust survivor or a Holocaust. I think it was a Holocaust survivor when his parents was in the Holocaust, but it was like he had some experience of the Holocaust, and he was he had been in the Holocaust, and he had a tattoo with like a number on it, and he talked about sometimes he's been to lecture with like white power groups. He was talking to neo-Nazis, and they go like, yeah, that's not real, you put it on yourself or something like this. So the Holocaust is not funny, but it's like whatever. A circus Jew is so funny. So we can find a circus Jew. Circus Jew. Jamie, pull up a circus Jew. Has city parties hat, yes. Okay. I guess the heads of a honey rolls of money or somebody said. Imagine how many rolls of money you can fit in one of those heads. So it's like
Like most likely it's for storing money, stashing money, or something like this. Why would you have a hat like that? Here's this historical snowstorm, Western
Polisen i
Sweden,
Göteborg uppmanar alla som
95.
inte deltar i räddningsarbetet att hålla sig hemma och inte skicka barnen till skolan. Det mesta
They said everybody is not part of the rescue effort. Stay home.
står stilla i Västsverige. Vägar är blockerade. All tåg och lokaltrafik är
Roads are blocked and all train and bus traffic is cancelled.
inställd tills vidare. Skärgårdstrafiken fungerar inte. Landvetter flygplats är totalt stängd. Tjörnbron är stängd.
The airport is closed.
Och polisen bevakar bron eftersom det svajar i den hårda vinden. Och polisen har fortfarande inte kontroll över läget.
Nej, det kan man inte ha eftersom det
And they
skiljer.
had police walk to the bridge because the bridge was swaying.
Från timme till timme. Man plogar nu så mycket man kan överallt. Men vinden gör ju att det blåser igen.
Hur är det med er exempel Kungsbackaleden söderut? Är den farbar nu? Så
Har du varit på väg?
en halvtimme ungefär. Det är väldigt mycket driver så det är svårt att komma fram. Det är tungt.
This is women on the street interviews because
Jag ska
snowstorm.
upp till Ekman, ska till barnavårdscentralen.
Ja, det är väl riktigt vinter en gång så. Har du varit på väg länge?
Halvtimme. Halvtimme kvar ungefär. Ska till jobbet.
Vad gör du?
Jobbar på en ingenjörsfirma.
Måste man verkligen ta sig till jobbet då i det här vädret?
Ja, någon måste hålla sig hemma.
They're asking, where are you going? I'm on my way to work. What do you work with? In an engineering firm. It's like, do you have to go to work in this weather? Yeah, you gotta go to work. So I gotta go to work.
Alltså och det värsta framför oss. Och polisen uppmanar alla att avstå från bilkörning om de inte absolut måste ut.
The historical snowstorm in Western Sweden 995.
Många skolor
Så här. Av 2000 anställda kom bara 7 till jobbet.
This is VHS.
Mitt under
Even like
rykande
the
storm
news station cameras were VHS tape back then. I'm pretty sure.
och snö. I Skaraborg uppmättes vindstyrkor
But I can see this VHS. So if it's not, then it's because somebody was recording the TV program on a VHS cassette and they digitalized it and uploaded
30
to
meter
YouTube
i
as well.
sekunden.
Stormen var kraftigast i de södra delarna av besvärligt idag.
Ja, mycket.
Vad är det värst? Snö. Hur gör ni för att klara alla förseningar och transporter?
Vi får ta ett tåg i taget. Folk är väldigt förstående faktiskt.
Ovädret har lett till massor av avåkningar. Den allvarligaste olyckan inträffade i eftermiddag på E4 söder om Nyköping där 3 personer dödades vid en frontalkrock.
What's going on? Why are they moving so slow? I'm out of here. Ah! Where are you going? Hey, wait a minute. Where are you going?
The acting is so bad, but it's like the only scenes where it flips over might become good.
Mike, you okay?
With the sound effects, this is like so budget. It's like the sound effects and like everything. So this was a real world shootout. This is a dramatization, like a movie kind of thing. We're doing a recreation of the shootout. Now the real shooting is gonna be like really like traumatized. You look at it like see footage be kind of drawn or something like this. But it's like corny. It becomes corny because of how they're making it. So it's corny. So it's like the real world shooting is going to be really like jarring or intense on the sound, serious and like shocking and tense. But it's like the way that they did this, it becomes corny, I understand, to the point of being comical, comical. So you notice like this here too, where they cut his face like a close up of his face, his reaction to the guy getting shot.
Wait, it stopped. It's over. Lady, you better hurry and get those cops in here. And... Damn, I'm out of ammo.
Every gunshot has the built-in ricochet effect where every bullet is singing. See? Zoom, zoom, zoom. Like that's part of it. So they have like the gunshots are bang, and then in every sound it's like a zoom, zoom. It's like a ricochet or like a bullet sing effect.
Where the hell did that come from?
So this is accurate and part of this. Now the mood is not accurate. Like the tension, in a sense, it's the acting. But some of the details are accurate. It was English was shooting a shotgun on hand.
It's over! We're FBI! Get help!
Paul had made a video. He died of cancer. And my theory is that he died from heavy metal. I believe that possible that his death was heavy metal poisoning. Okay, that's like the first day or so of hearing the news of him having cancer and dying. I was thinking, okay, the shooting due to lead poisoning. Heavy metals can lead to cancer. Having a high amount of heavy metals. And I know that he's an avid shooter. He's been for many years. Shooting 22s, which are uncovered lead, for example. He's an avid shooter. His whole YouTube channel, big part of his career, has been handling firearms. And like 22s, for example, that a lot of 22s are just naked lead. And you load them and touch them, and you're having magazines, they're going to have lead oxide. If you have a magazine loaded for a long time, if it's like naked lead, it's going to oxidize, it's going to be powdery. Basically, I believe that if I'm wrong on one of the details, now here's the point. I do believe that part of what contributed at least to him getting cancer is heavy metal poisoning for being an avid shooter. And there's in the primers there can be some heavy metals in there. So I do believe that lead poisoning was part of what gave him cancer. And I see this sometimes when I look at gun tuber videos and they shoot like a steel target, go and touch it. They sit right next to the target, like where, and they like touch it. Here's where the bullet hit, and they touch it. It's like they understand. So people there need to be some awareness of it, like heavy metal toxicity awareness.
But took him out of action. Now, the question I would ask.
Also, he's of the age where maybe they were still using lead paint when he grew up. It's Frank DeForno. He turned singing.
People were turning them off at the radio stations. People were walking off the dance floor at the clubs because it didn't make sense to them at that time. But those all became amazing legends.
Right.
So just think of it that way. And that really turned it around for me because I'm like, you know what, you're right. A lot of people get hate in the beginning because we're doing something new. It hasn't been done. Love and tolerance, especially with all the bullying. So this is about
on any of the
Noise, and you need it to be true.
a friend of mine who actually helped. He's an investor of mine. His name is Brian McMullen, and he was on the phone.
Jag är för att köpa det, men liksom, folk har kommit och